Hello students, hope you enjoyed that little intro. That was my homage to 2001 A Space Odyssey. If you haven't seen that movie, you should definitely check it out because it's going to talk about what we're going to be talking about for the next month or so, space. But before we get started with our lesson, let's do a little bit of housekeeping. Got my calendars here. Today is Monday, March 30th. It is technically the start of the 4th week of the 5th 6 weeks. So school's almost coming to an end. I'm glad that most of the students have joined, but there's still some people missing. I'm going to post something in the comments section in our Google Classroom to see who's missing. And if you recognize some of the students who are missing, and you have their phone number, if you're friends with them on Instagram or some other social media, please get in contact with them. Talk to them, call them, say, hey, join the class. It's a lot of fun. Mr. Solis is making some cool videos, so check it out. I'll also be calling parents to make sure that we get 100% enrollment. As far as school goes, the only information I know right now is that we are closed up until April 24th. As the date gets closer, I'll find out some more information and I'll relay that to you. I do not know if we're going to come back. I do not know if April 24th is the last day, then we come back the next Monday. I will keep you informed as I get information. As far as science goes, we are going to move on to one of my favorite TEKs. That's 6.11a. That is space. But before we do that, why don't we do a little mini experiment? This experiment is brought to you by the Pardos. Arabella, Johnny, and James Pardo. All you're going to need for this experiment, if you want to do it at home, is a Ziploc bag, some water, and some sharpened pencils. So check it out, and then we'll talk about it when it's done.
Hey, Mr. Solis. We enjoy your science experiments. Now check out ours.
First, you need to get a plastic bag. Then you need to fill it up with water. Then you get some pencils. And then you poke it in. I poke inside it here. And it doesn't go.
And it doesn't leak.
You didn't let me say anything. And now this is ours. Science.
Now,
Now pull it out.
okay, now we pull them out. Say ta-da!
Ta-da! Now it's time to finish it.
By pulling the pencils out.
You might want to do this in the sink when you pour them out. Rain, go away, come again another day. Rain, go away, come again another day.
That was really cool. Thank you, Pardo kids, for that. Feel free to do more science experiments, and I'll show them to my class. For those of you who are wondering what was going on, how come the water didn't come out, the water doesn't spill because Ziploc bags are made out of polymer, and polymer has long chains of molecules that are flexible. When you poke a sharp pencil through the baggie, the pencil slides in between the chain of molecules that make up the polymer, and thus no water comes out. Now, how did I know that? I just looked it up on Google. So, yeah. So, once again, thank you, Pardo kids. Give me more videos and I'll post them up here so we can all enjoy them. Now let's talk about what we're going to learn for the next month, space. Here's the TEKS that you will be learning for the next week or so. You will describe the physical properties, locations, and movements of the sun, planets, moons, meteors, asteroids, and comets. That is TEKS 6.11a. Now before we get into specifics, I want you to check out this YouTube video that will really put things into perspective and just show you how ridiculously large the universe is. Check it out. Now that video you just saw may have you asking yourself a lot of different questions that you probably didn't think of before. Questions about space, about the solar system, about when everything got started. So your assignment today is just to write those questions down. I want you to create one Google slide, and on that Google slide, ask me 2 or 3 questions, turn them in, I'll take a look at them. And the next time I have my podcast, I'll answer some of them. I may answer some of them tomorrow. I'll try to get to as many as I can. I'm pretty sure some of you will have some of the same questions. Some of you may have questions that I never even thought of. So I'll do my best to try to get a hold of all the answers for you. So again, your assignment for today is ask me 2 or 3 questions. about the video you just saw, or about the universe, or about anything that you are wondering about space. Before we can get into learning about it, we first gotta ask ourselves some questions as to what we think we know or what's out there. So 2 or 3 questions, make one Google slide, put it on Google Classroom. All right, stay safe. Goodbye.